Good morning, students. I'm your Ranjana ma'am, back here with the maths lessons of class 4. We were doing chapter 2, addition of 4-digit numbers. Till now, we have done till the real life applications, exercise 2.4. Students, leave out exercise 2.5. Don't have to make your own story sums. Today, we will do estimating sums. In class 3, you have learned that to quickly estimate the sum of two numbers, we use the tens closest to the two-digit numbers. This is known as rounding to the nearest 10. For example, round 28 is rounded to 30, 32 is also rounded to 30. See, 28 lies between 20 and 30. Okay. Now, what is the midpoint? 25. Now, 28 is nearer to 30 than to 20. So, it is rounded to 30. Now, 32 lies between 30 and 40. Their midpoint is 35. Now, 32 is nearer to 30 than to 40. So, it is rounded to 30. I hope it is clear to you. Now, the hundreds closest to three-digit numbers, this is known as rounding to the nearest 100. For example, 325 is rounded to 300. See, 325 lies between 300 and 400. Okay. Now, the midpoint is 350. Where is 325? It is nearer to 300 than to 400. So, it is rounded off to 300. Now, 360 is rounded to 400. Why? 360 also lies between 300 and 400. But see, the midpoint is 350. But 360 is more than 350. It lies closer to 400 than to 300. So, we round it off to 400. Are you getting it, students? If a number is midway between two tens or two hundreds, it should be rounded to the higher 10 or 100. See, 35. 5 is the midpoint. 35 is rounded to 40. 35 lies between 30 and 40. But since it is 5, it is the midpoint, midway between 30 and 40. It is rounded to the higher 10, that is 40. 350 lies between 300 and 400. It is the midway between 300 and 400. We round it off to the higher 100. That is, we round it off to 400. So, these 3 points I hope you have understood. Example, estimate the sum of 65 and 326. How do you estimate? 65 lies between 60 and 70. It is the midway between 60 and 70, so it is rounded off to 70. And 326, it lies between 300 and 400. It is nearer to 300 than to 400. So we round it off to 300. Now, can you estimate? 65, we have found the sums. 65 is rounded to 70. 326 is rounded to 300. So, the sum is 70 plus 300, that is 370. And the actual sum is 65 plus 326, that is 391. So, it is only an estimation, not the actual value. To estimate the sum of a 4-digit number, the easiest method is to use the thousands closer to each number. That is, round the number to the nearest thousand. For example, 3650 is rounded to 4000. See, 3650 lies between 3000 and 4000, but it is nearer to 4,000 than to 3,000, more than 3,500. So, we round it off to 4,000. Example 2. Estimate the sum of 2,138 and 5,589. Now, 2,138 is between 2,000 and 3,000. It is closer to 2000 than to 3000. See, between 2000 and 3000, but it is closer to 2000 than to 3000. The midpoint is 2500. So we round it off to 2000. 5589 is between 5000 and 6000. It is closer to 6000 than 5000, so round it to 6000. See, 5589 is between 5000 and 6000. The midway is 5500. It is more than that. So we round it off to the next higher thousands, that is 6000. So the estimate of 2138 and 5589 is, this we have rounded to 2000, the next number to 6000, so the answer is 8000. The actual sum is 2138 plus 5589 equal to 7727. Example 3. Estimate the sum of 4265 and 3550 by rounding to the nearest 1000, rounding to the nearest 100. Compare to see which estimate is better. First we will estimate it to the nearest 1000. Next we will estimate it to the nearest 100. Then we will find out which estimate is better. See, 4265 rounded to nearest 1000 is 4000, because 4265 is less than the midway 4500. So we round it to the 4000. 3550, it is more than 500, the midway between 3000 and 4000. So we round it to the nearest 1000 is 4000. Now with the estimate will be, this is also 4000, this is also 4000. So the answer will be 8000. Okay, estimation is 8000. Now we will estimate it to the nearest 100. 4265 rounded to the nearest 100 is 4300, because in the tens place we have 6 more than 5. So the hundreds place it is the next higher number. It will be 4300. 3550 rounded to the nearest 100 is what it will be. In the tens place 5 is there, so it will be 20 over here, and 5 will be increased by 1, that is 3600. So the estimate of 4265 plus 3550 is 4300 plus 3600, that is 7900. The actual sum is 4265 plus 3550 is 7815. See, when we round it to the nearest 1000, we get 8000. When we round it to the nearest 100, we get 7900. And the actual sum is 7815. It is closer to the hundreds. So rounding to the nearest 100 gives a better estimate. I hope this much is clear to you. Next day we will do the sums. Thank you and have a nice day.